Hello, Hussein. Can you hear me well and see my screen?
Yeah, yes, I'm able to hear you.
Okay, bhai. We'll just wait for others to join and we'll start then.
Okay.
It's 2 more minutes. We will wait for others to join and then we'll start. A minute more, guys, and then we'll start. Just waiting for others to join. Okay, we waited enough, guys. We waited for 5 minutes, so let's get started. Uh, Today we will discuss few remaining concepts of load balancer. Not practical today, more of a theory session we have for load balancer also, and we'll initiate a new topic, hub and spoke. Okay. So before we start, do you guys have any questions on load balancer? Anyone tried? Anyone stuck somewhere? Some issue? Anything, guys? Can you hear me, all of you?
No, I'm good. I tried and I'm good.
It worked
Yes,
successfully?
same.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess all of us, you only tried a load balancer, right? Did you and anyone tried application gateway, traffic manager, front door?
No, none of those.
Okay, so quickly today we are not doing the practical, but we'll go and check their uh, GUI, how it looks. Okay. Application gateway, traffic manager, and front door. We will see these three and few options in load balancer. Then we'll discuss about hub and spoke. All theory part today, no practical. But still we'll go to portal and have a look at that. So let me open the portal. And what did you guys, whoever tried, what did you guys try? Did you try HTTPS, RDP? Did you try both? Who all tried? Did you say? Srishti, you tried. Samitra, did you say you tried? Yes, guys. Who practiced it? Who did it successfully? Srishti, you did it, right?
I didn't try the practical actually. I just go through the videos once.
Okay. Anyone tried the practical, guys?
I tried for load balancer,
Hmm.
but using IIS rule. So like
Okay. And RDP, did you try RDP also?
no, not RDP option.
Okay, no worries. But guys, please try it once. Unless you try, you won't be able to portray that you have actually worked. So please try. Okay, so let's create or we'll use an existing resource group. Maybe we'll create one resource group. Okay, so we can delete it completely. We all use the internal load balancer till now, right? Did or
Yes.
did you try internal or public? Which one did you use? We tried public. Sorry, did you, Amit? Did you
Public,
try
public,
public? Okay,
public.
and regional you tried, right? Okay,
Yes, right.
let me open Paint and give you a scenario and see if you guys are able to. Even if you're not technically correct, I'm just trying to understand if your concept is clear. So now I have, for some reason, one application. Okay, not talking about the three tier guys. Maybe my application has three tier. Maybe it is just one tier machine. That's completely fine. Okay, so don't get confused. Just consider the application tier as of now, first tier. So for that application, I have 5 servers in East US. These 5 servers I have in East US region. Maybe for some compliance reason or some business reason, could be anything, but I have to keep some servers in West US also, or Central US, or any other region other than East US, any other region. Okay, so as of now I'm taking West US for compliance reason. Maybe for business reason these servers are here because my users who are targeting my servers, they are based in East US region, they're close to East US region. But for some compliance or business need or anything, you don't know why, but you have to keep those servers. This is a recommendation from client. This is you'd say a hard condition which they cannot pass. They are saying I have one application for business need. I have Irfan, did you try? Irfan joined, right? Irfan, did you try the practical?
No, bhai.
Okay, no problem. So guys, I guess no one tried the practical. Please do that. For Irfan, it's fine. He has already got the job. People who are trying, who will be giving interviews, uh, please do the practical. Unless you have hands-on experience, you won't get those errors, you won't get that feeling, you won't see those options, and you will not be able to speak in your interviews. Okay, coming back to this, so I was talking about that there is an application. Do not get confused with three-tier application or something. As of now, just consider one tier. This is the front end, let's say. Okay, so I have 5 servers in East US region. This is my business need. For some security reason, compliance reason, government issues, or anything, or maybe another business need, I have to keep 5 servers in West region also. So now all these 10 servers catering a single application, same database, everything same, catering a single application. And now I want to use load balancer in front of this. So what suggestion comes to your mind? Anyone can answer. You can guide me and I'll start drawing here. If you want, I can open the VGO file. We can do that there also. All of you, did you understand the scenario? Anyone who has question, please ask me. I'll explain it again, but I want to see your understanding, that what answers do you come up with. I'm not asking step by step or click by click configuration, just the overall method, what comes to your mind. So what am I saying here is, I have 5 servers in East US, 5 in West US. All of them are catering to same application. And now I want one of you to tell me, how do I have high availability or load balancer? How do I use that solution? Yes, guys, please. Anyone can try. Amit, Srishti, Sanmitra. Do we have Yogesh today? No, we don't have. Hussein. Anyone can try.
So I guess we need to first we need to do a VNET, okay? Because there are 2 regions, right?
Okay.
Then we need to do a peering as well.
Okay. So that's your thought process.
Okay.
Anyone else?
We have to put them in backend pool. But I think creating 2 backend pools, because the regions are different.
So how many load balancers?
1.
Okay. Anyone else? Srishti, Nida,
Can we try
Sanmitra?
3 load balancer?
3 load balancers. How?
Yeah, first then 1 load balancer.
No,
Then
you said
in
first
backend,
you want this one, right?
first
VNet peering. VNet peering, you said, right?
correct, because there has.
So how many of you agree that we need VNet peering? Or anyone
Not
thinks we do
exactly.
not?
Yeah. See, in case what we can do over here is not exactly VNet peering. Okay. We can get a first load balancer. Okay. There will be 2 more load balancer connected to the backend pool of the first load balancer, and that particular load balancer would be connected.
Let me draw it. East US, West US, all these servers are catering to one application. It's clear to all of you till now, right? Now my question is, or my business need is to have load balancer. You guys are saying 2 load balancers. Is it? Everyone on same page? Anyone thinks we should not use 2 load balancers? So where am I putting the first load balancer, guys? East US or West US?
East US.
East US, okay. So let's say that I have my East US load balancer. Is it going to be internal or external? Here, I'll open the portal also for you, or if you guys
This
want,
would
you
be
can
internal.
open. You also can open the portal. Internal, you're saying. Okay, so I select internal. East US load balancer, internal. Now, what next?
one more load balancer for West US. That would be also internal.
You're doing it on video, guys, purposely, though it is time taking, but at least you'll understand to read the diagram and how to create it. You know, we won't have to create it. So you are saying to ignore the spelling for internal, okay? Two load balancers, one East US, second one is West US, both internal. Next, what?
And on top of it, in front, we will put external load balancer. That
One
will
more
be
load
connected
balancer,
to
you're
these
saying?
two. Yeah.
Which region?
This would be external.
External load balancer, but which region? Even external load balancer will ask a region, right?
Okay.
Fine, I got it. External load balancer. For example, let's say that I have created two internal load balancer already, as you said, and the other one I'm using external, right? Public, you mean. So which region? The moment I see here, I get to select region. Others can also answer, guys. Right, wrong, whatever it is, just try to answer. I
Maybe
just need to
East
check.
US.
East US. And why East US? Why not West US then?
Either one of them.
Okay. Anyone else who thinks that will work?
We
My
may need to
customer is
use
looking-
global option, right?
Right. It says a cross-region load balancer. See, this is the reason if you go through the portal, you'll understand things. Instead of regional, we'll go to global. Also, I asked you guys a question, difference between regional and global services. I hope you studied that. If not, please do that. Regional and global. But coming back to this one, when I say internal, the internal one, okay. First, let's try creating internal one. What Hussein has said, and you guys are agreeing to, East US internal front end IP. So it's internal front end IP 1, something like this. I'll write. This one I'm taking, this one. Where is the public IP? Do I get an option to assign a public IP?
Static, if you select static.
No, that's just still static and dynamic is the only difference here. If you select dynamic, it will assign automatically one of these IPs. And if you select static, you have to assign automatically, but one of these IPs. Be it static or dynamic. Static, it's manual. Dynamic is automatic.
So it will assign one IP from the subnet.
From the subnet, right? Okay, so let's see if that works. What do you think? Only public will work, or this will also work? By the way, this is clear that we are creating this global. It is not a region specific. Though region will be there, it could be anything. That doesn't matter. In this case, the moment you select for the front one, the moment you select global, this region is still there. Okay, but it will be a cross region, a global load balancer. Coming back to this, yes. So we're talking about it has to be internal, or it can be the external also, or it has to be external, or it can be anything. What do you guys think? These are the questions you'll be getting. That what happens if you select internal? What is the difference between internal and external? So unless you practice, I'm telling you, you won't be able to answer. Just reading something or watching videos won't help you. You'll have to practice a bit. Okay, so now without wasting time, let's try it quickly. I'm trying it. I can give you the answer. In fact, answer is already there here in this OneNote. But let's try it once, so it will be there with you for a longer time in your memories. because when you do it, you understand it well. Okay, so let's start this one. Public will go for, or let's go with the internal. Public, we have already seen how it looks, right? So here it is. Internal, I'm selecting. I'll click next. I'm adding a front-end IP name. Virtual network, I'm selecting. Subnet, I'm selecting. And click add. I'm selecting any random thing because I do not have anything in backend. Otherwise, I would have selected the same virtual network where I keep my backend pool or backend servers. But as of now, we are not bothering about the backend. Okay. I hope you are clear with the backend. You don't want me to explain it again. In last session, we discussed it in detail. And anyone who did not understand backend pool?
So one load balancer can always have one backend, or we can have multiple backends.
Anyone who can answer this question? Multiple, right? Anyone else who has the same question with the concept is not clear? Yes, guys, please tell me. It's okay. Even if we have to repeat it, that's fine. I've been telling you this from day one. We are not here to just complete number of hours. The concept should be clear. Anyone who thinks backend pool एक ही रह सकता है, and now I do not have anything here to add in backend pool. Otherwise, I would have. Okay, I see something here. Let's add. Backend pool 1. Save. Backend pool 2. And you can have. Can I add same machine, by the way? Yes, guys, can I add same machine to 2 backend pools? By mistakenly, I clicked on create already, but that is fine. We can always go back to and see we still have chance. So see, I got 2 backend pools here, backend pool 1, backend pool 2, and both of them have same machine. It is possible. Clear, Amit?
So, so the major differentiator here is region, right? So, right.
नहीं, फिलहाल हम सिर्फ internal देख रहे हैं. We did not go to global. See, we are still to regional. Last time we saw public. Now we are seeing internal. सिर्फ इतना difference देख रहे हैं हम लोग फिलहाल.
Okay.
So this 2 you can add. Front-end IP. Can I add one more front-end IP?
Yes, we can.
Internal front-end IP 002. Can I add this? Be it public or this one private. That is a different question. ठीक है. वहां पर हम public IP assign कर रहे थे. यहाँ पर private कर रहे हैं. But can I have 2 front-end IPs? That is my question. Yes, guys. Can we add Sanmitra, Nida, Srishti? Can I have 2 front-end IPs for 1 load balancer? These are the interview questions, guys. Trust me. इसी तरह के questions आते हैं आपको. Okay, Nida says yes. Sanmitra, Srishti, what do you think?
Yes, we can add 2.
Yes, we can add. Yes. So we can add 2 IPs also. We can have 1, and this 2 can be connected to different backend pools. 1 can be connected to different backend pool. किसी भी तरह का mix and match combination आप रख सकते हो. Okay. Inbound rules, we already saw the rules, so we don't have to see any rules now. Anyone who has doubt with rules? See, here we get to select which IP we're talking about or backend में कौन सा वाला pool assign करना है. You can attach multiple pools also. Okay, current load balancing rule can only be associated with a single backend pool. Is it clear, guys? Anyone has any question on this one? If you're not getting it, please let me know. We already completed basic configuration. We saw the front-end IP. Only the difference here is we were talking about public IPs. Now, because we have selected internal, hence the front-end IP is also internal. In which case do you think it's useful having an internal internal load balancer front-end IP? Can you give me an example? Forget this load balancer and everything what we are doing this question. Even if you forget this question, just give me an example which you guys use in your organization. किस तरह का site हो सकता है? What could be the application where you think only internal is required and still I need a load balancer for that? Intranet, yes, correct. Anyone wants to give any specific application's name which you use in day-to-day life? Just trying to understand, guys, if you are getting the concepts. Hence, I'm asking. Otherwise, I don't need to know your office's application's name. Oh, yes, you're correct. Anyone else? If I answered it, that is correct. Yes, can you give me an example of an application which you use? Even if I don't know the application, that is fine. I just need to know from you that does any of the application come to your mind the moment I say it is internal and still has a load balancer? Or even if forget the load balancer, what are the applications which you use internally? जिसको public IP की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Yes, Sanmitra, Srishti, Nida, Amit, anyone?
Office applications which
Like,
we use.
like give me any name so others can understand. I got the moment I said
Workday or
intranet, it was exactly Workday. It could be PeopleSoft. It could be a portal where you upload your tax information. Let's say in last days, people, for whole month they won't upload, but in last few days they'll start uploading. So even team knows कि यहाँ पर multiple servers लगेंगे और एक load balancer चाहिए होगा, right? Your appraisal portal, your HR and manager will keep sending emails throughout the month. Okay, that stuff, start filling your form, 30th is the last day, 30th is the last day. Half of them will not fill, and on 29th, half of them will sit. And if it is only on one server, the server gets start uh, fluctuating. It won't work. It will get restarted because that is not good enough. So even internal team knows this. So what they will do, they will put a load balancer. In last session we saw that there is an option to select a date also. So let's say that appraisals they start in March or they start in Feb or somewhere. So they know that in last 5 days of March, from 25th March to 30th of March, maximum people will be attempting and one server is not enough. Hence, I need 2 or 3 servers for this. So this is how they explain. This is how they configure it. But in this application, do we require a public IP? Do I want anyone to go to internet and then fill their appraisal form?
No, right?
No, right? So that could be the case where you're using your internal load balancer. Is it clear that why do we have internal and external? Any application which is internet facing, which is public facing, that can be that they will have to use a public IP. Any application which is only for your company or maybe 2 or 3 companies within your network, that is your internal load balancer. Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm creating this one and I'll create one more. And then we'll see if we create a third one, do we get an option to link those load balancers? Are you getting the concept here? We're creating two. The backend is this one. Let's consider that the backend for this is this one. These are the backends. Okay. When I connect to this, consider all 5 servers. Okay, I won't have to connect it to everything. In diagram I'm talking about. Actually, we have to add the backend pool. We have done that already. You guys have seen. In this diagram, if I'm connecting here to here, which means I'm connecting all 5 machines. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now these two are connected as a backend pool to this load balancer and to this load balancer. Let's say if it is created, it is still creating. We'll create one more. Can one of you create? It is in. Let me see, where is it? Okay, I'll create it, guys. This is in East US. Now another one I'm creating. Where do I have to create another one, by the way? कहाँ पे बनेगा दूसरा load balancer? Can I create in any region?
West.
So if I create a second load balancer in Central US and then I try to connect West US as a backend pool, will I be able to do that? Yes or no? If I create it, this one in Central US, okay, Central US, and my machines are in West US, will I be able to make this connection?
No. So the backend region and the load balancing region should be same.
Exactly. So you have to have it in West US. Why? Because your machines are in West US. Yes, it has to be in same region. More and only for this particular, topics which we have learned till now, only for this particular resource, there is one more condition, more than region. What was that? We discussed this last time. It's not only region which has to be same. There was one more thing.
If we create a availability set, it needs to be.
No, not going there. If I want to create a load balancer here, do I have to keep only one thing in my mind, that is that it has to be same region, or is there any other criteria also? We saw this practical, guys. Yes,
The resource group should be
resource
same.
group, right? Then this is only for this particular resource we are talking about. Other than this, किसी resource group में ऐसा नहीं होता. You can create in any resource group, or आप as far as they are in same network, virtual network, you will be able to see those options. But if you have machines in temp resource group and your load balancer in Amit resource group, you will not be able to see those machines. I hope it is clear. So it's the IP we are creating. Similar thing, I won't be repeating now, that you can have the backend pool here and you can add some details in backend pool. See, here I won't see anything. Why? Because there's nothing in this one. In East US, Hussein had one resource, so I was able to create one. But is this necessary? Do I have to create it, or can I skip this and create? What do you think? Yes, guys, we just discussed these things in last session. Why are you forgetting? Which is the mandatory component in this one? Or what are the components? Do you at least remember that? These are interview questions, guys. Please remember. What are the components? Which is a mandatory component? So you will understand this and you will remember it only when you practice. So which is the mandatory component here, guys, in load balancer?
The front end.
Front end what? Front end configuration?
No, the front end IP.
Front end IP, yes. Front end IP is mandatory. Rest everything we can do later. In this case, we don't even have to do it because we are not attaching anything at the backend. We're just trying to understand, and I told you that this is not practical. This is just for your understanding. I'm showing it to you. When we have to do practical, we'll have to create some machines in East US, some machines in West US, host some application, give it extra a different name, a unique name. So whenever we connect, we should know कि वो कहाँ पर जा रहा है traffic. So we'll finish load balancer in this session, and then we'll talk about hub and spoke in next session. Okay, so these have been created. Now what am I creating? I'll create the external one, which is in global. So again, come back to load balancer. First, see how many of you have. You have 2. That is fine. Create one. Give any name, main load balancer or anything. Public and global. The moment I say global, can I go internal? See, internal option has gone. Next thing, which IP will I get here now, guys? Public or private?
Public.
Let's try. See, it clearly says that public, it has to be a public IP. So I'm creating a new public IP. Now we have a public IP. Here it is. Again, what do you think here will come in the backend pool?
You should give an option to, sorry.
I mean, since it is in the front end, like it is the front end load balancer, I think in the backend pool, everything that is supposed to be there after the front end load balancer will come now.
No, sorry, didn't get it. My question is, what resources will be there in my backend pool?
I think we should be able to select a load balancer over here.
Let's see. You can add multiple here, but why am I not seeing it? Why am I not getting any load balancer here? We should be able to see it, right? You got the concept, but that you will create one, you will attach these two to this one. But the question is, why am I not able to see this? This is the idea. And here I will have a public IP. At least, did you guys understand this? That how are you going to use different virtual machines for one application as a load balancer? Now, to answer your question, I'll leave it up to you guys. Try this with external load balancer. Okay. Try this with your external load balancer. The example which I was giving you for internal application, there you will not require 2 load balancer plus 1 load balancer. Your requirement will finish only here. These 5 machines, 1 internal load balancer, that is done. But for this one, try with external load balancer and you should see an option here. Is it clear to everyone?
So you mean that we are not able to see the load balancers there because these are internal load balancers,
exactly.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Clear to everyone? I can keep the diagram there. You simply just have to go and create 2 load balancers. If this finishes, we'll join immediately without any break.